Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's that time again. Basically doing another DVD up review continues today on Aaron Brown's Multimedia Reviews. Welcome back. Alrighty then. Let's continue on with another DVD reviews and a little bit of update as well. I really just so happy to actually get these sets because by originally watching Zarana's videos and actually really tried to keep up with date and actually really wait for the sales, I did eventually went to get some really awesome DVDs at Walmart versus at the blowout sale. So I had to admit, Richard, I just really saw these Richard for at the Walmart DVD stand where they have Richard nicer quality stand. And I don't know, I just found it pretty interesting, Richard, because most people don't really see these sets to be good quality, but who cares? As long as they're on DVD, it's fine with what it is. You're probably thinking what I'm talking about, and my phone is ringing. Sorry about that. That was my alarm, Richard. That was my cell phone alarm, Richard. Just rang me and told me, Richard, I had to go into bed, Richard, to around about 7. But anyway, moving right on. Yes, I was saying, Richard, that these sets are not really the best quality, and think that the picture quality sucks and everything. But come on, guys. Do you really think that these sets are worth, Richard, just for your money to just have for the complete collection? I am, of course, talking about X-Men! All 5 volumes. Yes. I basically have volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, volume 4, and finally, volume 5. So all X-Men volumes are complete. So, Zaranax, if you're basically watching this video, and I know you probably are, and you know why I don't have the slipcover. Well, for starters, I could basically keep the slipcovers and maybe try to have a nice midnight. But I'm thinking, you know what, I'm just going to throw the slipcovers away because it's just not worth it to try to have an original complete set. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the show. I actually enjoyed the characters as well, Richard when I got involved reading the comics. And I don't know, I just didn't really feel myself to keep the slip cards. So if you base it, so Sean McLean, aka Zara, if you're watching this, I have all 5 volumes of the X-Men anime series. So in your face! Just kidding, I'm not really trying to give you a hard time, because I know you basically are trying to get these sets as much as I would do, but, you know, it's just something you just have to really just basically can look forward to. That doesn't mean I didn't really basically was buying them. I just wait until when I have the right money, originally. But I got all the 5 volumes for $10 a piece. So for $15, that's a pretty awesome good deal from Walmart. So basically, you're probably thinking, well, Eric, why you don't really why you don't keep these slip covers? They're very shiny and bumpy, and they're part of basically you're worth your money if you're spending $10 for it. Well, yeah, that's fine. I totally agree. I totally agree with what you're saying, but you know, for starters, I just kind of like want the darn set and actually really watch the episodes because I haven't seen the show quite some time recently because the only show I used to watch in the 90s was basically the 1999 Spider-Man anime series. So by the time when I saw these set, when the time I saw the show originally, I just kind of lost in touch with it. So yeah. So basically we have volume 1. This is volume 1. And on the spine you got a nice really good spine with the X-Men volume 1 and have more on it. And on the back you got the listing of the episodes. We could maybe get a little bit. Like I say, my webcam doesn't have the best quality, but it's just basically just something I have to live for. So deal with it. So that's basically all 16 episodes. And the phone is ringing, so I'll be right back again. And sorry, Richard, that was my mother calling me, so let's continue on. So basically we have volume 1. This is all the episodes of listening. And if we open the casing, there's nothing but just this boring text versus the X-Men versus spread out with 2 discs. So pretty cool. Then we continue on with volume 2. One thing I like about volume 2 is actually you get, I like the Phoenix Saga, and I actually pretty interested, found it really watchable to really see originally what I want to say, the character, because you know what I'm talking about. Basically just betray her body and actually really just take her place by her own separate self. But yeah, but I like the idea of seeing the show itself because I haven't been watching it much as often as I used to as a kid, and this is pretty well the reason why I haven't been paying much attention of it. So this is volume 2. Same thing is fine. I like the artwork version with you have Phoenix and you have Wolverine, all the characters basically Cyclops. I really can't pronounce all the characters' names, but I'm just basically it's been a long time I've seen this show. So same thing again. We have 33 episodes of volume 2. Oh, and inside again. Give it a nice straight up. We have playing on 2 discs with text of the X-Men logo. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can basically get this. Okay. Let's see, what volume 3? Okay. Volume 3. What I like about this is actually pretty well good original sets. And they're pretty well worth originally. So same thing. Same thing again, it's fine. Nice quartz is fine. Same thing again. Listening to the episodes. Nice good original artwork. And when we open it up, same thing again, playing this. 2 separate discs with this playing. No. And then we have volume 5. With 2 discs. Same thing with the base of the same text. I think it's so stupid because like when the Visa Home Entertainment, who's the company of Walt Disney, don't do they set something like originally was spectacular. I don't know. I just think that's kind of pretty weird. But I guess they're just saving money, I guess. I don't know. And finally, we have volume 5 of the X-Men. And this is spread out to basically 76 episodes. So all 76 episodes of the X-Men anime series is complete. And what I like about the sets, and what I like about the episodes is that there's no really featured extras. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, Eric, all the packaging are good. You don't have the slipcovers with it. That's a big shame. All the episodes are listening. Good. They didn't put much quiet to the episodes. But I was actually pretty interested in finding sets very wise, and most people didn't think that, okay, well, why the picture quality sucks. I mean, just think about it. I mean, we live in a world that the technology is not really qualified for, like, getting the original film prints. Now, I was watching Zaran's reviewing of these sets, and he was saying that in the 80s, well, okay, in the early 50s and 60s, TV shows were basically shot, edited, and filmed by projector film, by using one of those projector films where you have to rewind usually the film prints and everything goes to there and then basically just do it by film. In the 80s and 90s, for like cartoons, something like this, what they would do all the animation, have the voice actors playing by the voices, go from basically do a lot of sketching, writing, basically tracing the characters, really drawing the characters well personally, and make it more easily and do the film prints by using 1-inch standard definition broadcast videotape. Now, not like home videotape, but actually broadcast tapes, like actually the original tapes are actually being filmed into the editing program by the animators who create the show and actually do all the editing and the still frame of the characters. Well, basically, the cartoon characters are actually jeopardized in by filming area, and everything was basically by broadcast standard definition videotape. And you're probably thinking, why you would say that here? Why would basically they would do that? Why can't they just basically go with the original film? Well, simple. It's costing. It's way more cheaper originally go on VHS. Way more cheaper go on tape than go on film because, the only thing I found pretty interesting of these sets, and the original one, and this is pretty much a ticker for, this is actually a good example for Sean originally was saying that most of the episodes are basically have some placing scenes. Now, I was basically kind of curious, and I was kind of really making sure that there was some minor changes on these sets. So I was thinking, okay, well, they did minor changes, and that's fine. Because, like I said, I haven't been seeing the show much when it first came on, and it was like a long, shorter back. But I think the only reason why people need to not really shut their mouths up versus saying, okay, well, if you don't like the show, why are you buying it? Why are you basically going for just saying, hey, this is gonna have to go? I think some people need to understand that you're not gonna get the sets to be in a very good quality because if they have the original film prints and based on all that original presentation and actually do it on Blu-ray, yes, I could totally see what you're going point at. But for shows something like this, there was really no market for that. They just have to really just go from scratch and actually go from there. I mean, like you look at Thundercats. If you look at let's see, what show was basically probably was not best quality. For instance, Pokemon. Now, I used to watch that show much of the time it is, and I would actually do a update DVD orientation video someday soon. But for other kind of cartoons, there wasn't really quite better film prints out there because some of the film prints are actually just gone, vanished, completely disappear, and never be seen again because those are the film prints you're seeing as well it is because most people look at these film prints, look at these shows to be very well nice and clean and pictures and nice originally any dirt and debris originally going on the film on the film prints. But there was really no point to that. They had to really make sure that everything was completely completed. They had to make sure everything was basically organized. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I could totally respect what you're saying, but sometimes we have to stick what we have. I mean, we can't just really just be mad at ourselves and thinking, okay, well, why you think it is this is well, why you think it how can I say this? How can I use the word? Be better or better quality basically quality picture. Well, for starters, we just don't have that ability to do that. Yeah, that would be great if we could. If we still have the film prints or still have the original broadcast stuff, we can make them really more better. But from that originally, we didn't have that much in them. So you're probably thinking, well, Eric, how does it look originally on your DVD or Blu-ray player? Well, it looks fine. It looks perfectly fine to me because I don't think there's no misplacers of it. I think it's just well which for basically what it is, and even if they could basically go with with that and actually make it as a quality format way to watch on Blu-ray, yeah, I could see that they could probably do that, but for that there's just really no market for it. There's just basically no market for it, and it looks very fine for all these sets. I mean, it's basically, come on, it's just a cartoon. Yeah, I know you're thinking, okay, why you say it's just a cartoon? Well, it is. I mean, there's just no point I could say about it. I mean, it just shows the animators try their best to try to basically keep the stuff versus they basically just are planning to originally keep, but there was really no point about it. So to my knowledge, I think there was no problem. I did check the bit rate which Uppy says, and there are 7 kilobits per second for animated cartoon. So it's well good and very well watchable. If you're a true X-Men fan or just a really cartoon fan like I am, I don't think there's really no problem for picking these up because, it's worth your money originally to originally support up the and I have seen people originally make bootlegs of these. I have visited some websites that they had make bootlegs. Now, that may be kind of okay, but if you want the best quality and the best original you could see, something like this, you need to get rid of that bootleg right now and buy an official release. Why? Because by buying the official release, you're supporting the studio, you're supporting the artists, the writers, the main the actors who perform, and you're creating of more animated shows down the line on DVD or on Blu-ray or whatever, something like that format. I probably think a lot of people saying, hey Eric, what if they actually do the Spider-Man animated series, the 90s Spider-Man? That could be a good show on DVD. I totally really agree. I think that's really wise. We don't see that much often because there were really certain 90s Spider-Man animated DVDs available in the U.S. I don't know originally if there was originally in Canada because I wasn't really quite sure if they were selling that originally. But I do know originally in the U.S. we do have few of basically the episodes of the Spider-Man 90s animated series, which is fine. I can relate to that. I used to own some of those originally, but I actually pawned them in various ways. But I will eventually come across and get them back and actually do another review of those because I really want to explain about the cartoons of very well countries are different than we watch cartoons now here in the basis of this conference of the year. So, to my knowledge, yeah, X-Men is a very great cartoon. It's worth Richard buying for $10. But the only drawback, I will say, Richard, from Sean, a.k.a. Darren saying, Richard, there's really no features on these sets. There's really nothing. There's bare-bone episodes. Just, well, basically, like I said, you just get the double digital sound, double digital sound, basically feature. Basically, you get French and Spanish language tracks, and there's French, Spanish subtitles. And this basically you get it's a full screen, 1 by 33 1. So it's not too bad. So basically, all these sets are pretty well, just basically worth Richard for watch because otherwise, if you're not going to be satisfied with what you have, and I don't know what it is because, like I said, these are just the best as you have to get. And this is the only way you can probably get this available on DVD. Just be happy that you had this original unavailable, and we glad we got to see these shows, see the show available, and actually be having our hands on DVD. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't get the hate. I don't know why people have to be so hateful for certain movies and TV shows that basically they don't want to watch, they don't want to see to get good quality. Come on. I mean, yeah, I could totally respect for what you guys are saying. But otherwise, we just have to set the fact we live in a world that technology is basically getting a lot more shitty than it is. And we have to accept that. No matter how much we wanted to basically do that, we have to accept it. So, I don't know. I guess it's just one of those kind of people out there, one of those haters and one of those juices and fuckers out there who just don't see the quality is. Now, for me, I have been watching TV for my life and have seen, bad quality of some of the movies that I've been watching, and still, it's just the best we have to see. Even if we basically have it, the best we could basically make a best quality for movies and TV shows that have good service, surround sound, basically really good picture, best really very qualified version to see these shows and movies which are available in any kind of formats. I mean, if it could be on your iPhone 4 or whatever, but that's the whole point we live in. So I don't know, but I'll give this set very well good rating. Now I rate it probably just maybe this 3.5 3.5 stars, because like I said, the show itself is worth it to watch, and the music is just amazing. There's no lyrics or anything, it's just one pump up Brucey soundtrack that really just gets your adrenaline up. So yeah, definitely worth it to watch, and definitely worth it to own and have it for your collection. So that pretty much ends up the DVD. This end up DVD review and a little bit of update. But there are plenty more I want to basically do, and I hope you guys look forward to the next episode. Until then, thank you for watching, and sayonara. I was saying episode version before. I don't know why. It's kind of weird.